Welcome back, guys. This is your boy Miguel.
This is your girl Desiree.
If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe.
Today we have a special guest on the Rodas. Here he is. Ta-da!
Baby on the Rodas was born October 21st, 2021 at
4:24 p.m.
4:24 p.m.
Saying hi, guys.
He's saying hi. Hey, what's up, buddy? We're so excited. We didn't know if he was going to come October 25th, which was his original due date, but he actually came a little earlier. He couldn't wait to be with us.
I know, and we also couldn't wait to be with him.
Yeah.
We're so excited to share this experience with you guys. We will be revealing his name. Just
stay tuned.
A little bit later in this video.
Later in this video.
We just want to tell you guys a little bit of our experience with this whole process.
Let's start with going to the hospital. So right before we actually went to the hospital, we had everything packed.
Yes.
We had our hospital bags, which thanks to Desiree, she kept on telling me to pack my bag. At the end of the day, I actually didn't pack my bag, but I'm glad she did.
I kept packing the bag and he kept taking the stuff out.
When I got there, I went through everything she packed and she didn't forget anything. So thank you, baby. Appreciate it.
Good.
And one of the craziest things that she packed was matching suits. So I don't know if you guys can see the whole thing, but we have matching hoodies and matching sweatpants. So she packed that too. And I guess this matched too, so it was cool. We all came out of there matching together. Don't forget to pack your bag. You know that your girlfriend, your wife stays pregnant. Don't forget to pack your hospital bags. That's very important, because if I would have got there, let's say she had pains and I didn't have anything packed and I had to come back home to grab something, I could have missed my son being born, and that would have been crazy. I wouldn't know what to do.
So pretty much, let me just start you guys off. So Wednesday afternoon is kind of when Mr.
Don't say his name. She almost said his name.
Okay,
I don't know if you heard that part. Yeah.
Okay, so Wednesday afternoon was when Baby on the Rodas was deciding to, make his appearance. Wednesday was when we started with the contractions, and then like Wednesday night, it started getting really bad.
Yeah, it got really bad for her.
Yeah, and then I was going to try to sleep through, but Miguel's like, no, like you sound terrible. Like, let's just go.
And she walked a lot that day too. Like, before we the contractions, like they kind of started happening. So she actually went to the mall and like walked around a little bit. Then I got home after work and we took another like hour walk together, so we did walk a lot. And after that hour walk, the contractions were even worse.
Yes.
Like she had to take breaks while we were walking.
Yeah.
And we knew that they were good for her because we knew the contractions meant that the baby was like making his way down.
Right.
So that's why we kept walking. Hey, buddy.
He's like, why are you talking about me?
Hey. Tickle, tickle, tickle. So yeah, he started making his way down. He knew we were talking about him. He's like, yeah, I'm strong.
I know. He really is a strong boy.
He is strong. Yeah, like I'll like touch him like this, and then he'll like grab my finger, death grip, and like just pull my hand down. I'm like, no, not that hard, but he does grab my hand and he does like move it around, which is crazy. He was just born.
I know.
But the contractions happened. She tried to, maybe go to bed. 12 o'clock. She's like, I can't go to bed. I have to she's like, I can't. So I'm like, let's just go to the hospital. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, if you're in pain, let's go. Like, we have to go. Like, we can't just wait here. And we went to the hospital. The nurse kind of came in, checked on her.
Yeah. Sorry. I just want to say, so we delivered at Penn Medicine in Princeton. So that's the hospital that we chose.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes from us. The reason we went there is because, obviously I grew up in Princeton. She grew up in Montgomery. So we were like really close to that area, and we both work in Princeton still. Yeah. If anything happened while she was at work or when I was at work, it was 5 minutes from our job. So that's why we were like, hey, we can just head over there. And luckily it didn't happen while we were at work. So, we weren't really doing anything. We were just, just hanging out at home.
Oh, and also, so Wednesday was a full moon.
Wednesday was a full moon. And when we were walking, I said, I hope he doesn't come today because it's a full moon. And, full moon. But we don't believe in superstitions.
Yeah, but it was
that
crazy.
Much. Maybe a little bit.
The nurse did tell us that a lot of babies are born on during full moons.
Yeah,
like it does something.
Yeah, they like decide to. I don't know. That's what she was telling us.
I forgot what she said exactly, but she said something about the full moon making.
She might be right though, because as soon as we got there, they put us in like a smaller room because all of the bigger rooms were taken up already, and we were there at 12. So I mean, people were coming in, and I guess maybe, you know, giving birth.
Yeah.
We were in that room. She checked up on us. She said, "Hey, listen, the baby's making his way down, but you know, it might be in a couple days. It might be," like, she wasn't sure when it was gonna happen. But Desi stayed there. We waited till her actual doctor came in, which is 7 in the morning. That means we're there at 12. We waited until 7. Contractions all night long, and they were getting worse. And the crazy thing is, like, we didn't really sleep. You know, we were up all night.
Oh,
hey, buddy.
He wanted to say something too.
Go ahead. What do you gotta say? You want to say anything?
I think never mind. Okay. But yeah, contractions, they get pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then we were waiting for the doctor, and then finally, like Thursday morning, we got transferred into like an actual labor and delivery room. I guess.
And delivery room. Yeah. So like, I know the lady said he would come in a couple days, but we got transferred at 8 o'clock. That means we were getting really close. They thought he might come that day.
Yeah, so they kept obviously checking up on us, and then in the morning on Thursday, they said that it had, obviously, he was really low, and I was dilated. I think by that time it was 4 centimeters.
Yeah.
So that's when they moved us over to a bigger room. At least we're a little more comfortable.
Yeah. We were actually, like you said, in a labor and delivery room. So we were in a room where, like, if it was gonna happen, we were ready to go.
There, I did get the epidural, or I don't even know how to say it.
I think that's what it is.
Epidural.
Yeah. It's pretty much a needle that they stick in your back, kind of. It's an injection which kind of numbs you down there, which kind of like helps you out if you have any
contractions. Pretty much. So I didn't really have a birth plan from the get-go. I was trying to go all natural. As the contractions got really bad on Wednesday, I was like, there is no way that I'm doing this without an epidural.
Yeah.
So if anyone out there, you know, has done it without it, like, I definitely have so much respect, because I don't know how anyone can do that without.
Not many people have contractions like you
yeah,
did.
That's
you know,
true.
you had really bad contractions.
Yeah,
like,
and
she
it was for a long time.
And they were for, like, imagine having contractions from 3 o'clock till
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock the next day.
Yeah.
It's 24 hours of no sleep and contractions. The contractions are like if you ever get a cramp in your stomach, they're like that, but like 100 times worse. Like, you can't even talk, you can't even move. Like, that's how bad they got.
Yeah, it's funny that Miguel's explaining this to you, because
I was there.
Obviously, he doesn't get contractions.
I don't, but I was there. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he went through the whole experience with me, and it was like, obviously, he just knows how bad it was.
I was there the whole time. You know, she was squeezing my hand. She was squeezing my hand. I told her, I'm like, hey, punch me. If you need to punch me, just punch me. Like, I don't care. Do whatever you have to, because if it hurts, I don't care.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But anyways, I know I told you not to forget your hospital bag, but another thing that Desi had a good idea was bags for the nurses. So we actually, or baskets, should I say?
Yeah.
So we actually got these 2 big baskets, and we filled them with a bunch of stuff. What did we put in there?
Yeah, so I got them
coffee,
granola bars, gum, pens. So
chapsticks.
I did get this from Pinterest. So if you're pregnant, go on Pinterest. I have so many ideas, and the nurses were just so thankful, and
they were really thankful.
Yes.
Hey, boy.
Hi. He just wants to make sure you guys don't forget that he's
here. Yeah, don't forget. He's still back here. He's the star of the show today.
Yeah, they were very thankful, and
their whole mood just changed. Like, they were so much more attentive towards us. Maybe they were just attentive anyways, but like, you could tell, like, they were thankful. They all, like, individually came into our room, and they thanked us. They're like, yo, thank you very much. Like, I enjoyed the coffee, or thank you very much. Like, you know, that was very thoughtful of you guys, which, you know, I thought it was really cool. So we had 1 basket for the delivery nurses, and then I didn't know they were gonna move us into like a different room, but we had a second basket for like the room we were actually in. Postpartum, which I was like, all right, why do we have 2 baskets?
Or I guess it's labor and then delivery.
Yeah. So if you're gonna do baskets, make sure you get 2.
Yeah.
You know?
Obviously, you get like the shift change. So I felt bad because I don't know if like every nurse that helped us got something, but
it sounded like they all they did.
Like they did. Hopefully
because
they
like
did.
the day that we were there, they thanked us for the basket, and the day after, like, some nurses came up to us and thanked us too. So I'm like, oh wow, that means they had some too, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little lost that day. I don't know what was really going on.
Yeah, I know. There's so much going on.
But yeah, I do just have to give a big shout out to Penn Medicine nurses because they were amazing. Everybody was super nice from the moment we got there. Just all the way till us getting in the car, like everybody was absolutely super nice and helpful.
Yeah.
So big thanks to them.
Big shout out to you guys for sure.
Yeah, so if you're pregnant, think about going to Princeton Hospital.
Hopefully your insurance covers it, because that's
really good.
Or go wherever your insurance covers, because obviously I don't know how much this pregnancy is gonna cost. You know, I'm sure the insurance pays for most of it, but we'll let you guys know maybe in a later video.
We'll make a next video when
how much it cost us or whatever
broke.
the insurance paid. Yeah, I know, right?
Just
we'll
kidding.
let you guys know.
So moving on, so Thursday, 4/24, baby boy came out. Oh, I think we're being a little loud.
I know we are. He's like, can you guys shut up? All right, we will. Maybe later.
But yeah, 4/24 was his time that he came into this world.
And that's the time you came out, bro.
What happened? You want this?
There you go.
He likes to hold it himself.
He does like to hold it. He likes to hold everything himself.
Nope,
He doesn't want it? Hey, let's show the camera. This is my favorite thing that we have for him. Look, it's all blacked out. So freaking dope. Alright, we'll leave it right here just in case he wants it. Yeah, it's so funny because I also bought him a black blanket, and like my mom and Desiree's mom's like, why would you buy him a black blanket? Why don't you get him like a colorful one? I'm like, I like black, so you know, I got him a bunch of it does look cool. I got him a bunch of black stuff. He came out at 4/24. He kind of scared us a little bit because the umbilical cord was around his neck, so they took it out really quick, and then his breathing was like a little like not like as good. So one of the nurses quickly like grabbed him and like put some oxygen on him and stuff, and his breathing still like wasn't like that, you know. I don't know what was going on. Like we were freaking out. We're like, is he okay? Well, Desi wasn't that freaking out. She's like, he's fine. But I was freaking out because I'm like, I've never been in that situation, so I'm like, what's happening? And then like they called another like head nurse in that like we didn't know about, and they came in, and then like she kind of like checked him out, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna have to take him somewhere really quick. And we were like, where are you gonna take him? Like, what are you doing? And then she kind of explained things to us, but she really had to run. So she ran, took him into the NICU. That's what it's called, NICU? Yeah, I didn't know what that was, but NICU, yeah. So she took him there, and they had to put some oxygen in him because he had more of the fluid in his lungs, and when he was crying and coughing, like he couldn't get all of it out, so he just needed a little bit more oxygen and a little bit more of the fluid, the sucking coming out. And then I was just like, oh my god, like, is he okay? Like, you know, what's going on? But they said 90% of the kids born there, they usually go to the NICU anyways for the same reason, so that kind of made me feel a little bit better. But you know, we did get him back afterwards, and you know, he didn't need the oxygen anymore. They kind of disconnected it, and they're like, oh yeah, look, he's breathing fine now. I'm like, oh, thank god. But it was scary, you know, it definitely was scary because we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it was definitely a bit of a scary experience, just because like Miguel said, we don't really know what's going on with, you know, it was our first pregnancy, our first child being born, and we're just confused about everything. So many
questions. I was like, is he gonna be okay? Like, what does he need? Do I need to do anything? Like, I was freaking
Miguel was
out.
ready to put on his like surgeon,
seriously, because it's crazy. Like, I don't really get too emotional, but like when he came out and he came into this world, like I feel like I really got emotional. Like it just hit me. Like I was just like I felt like there was just like a big emotion that just like freaking just hit me in the face, and I'm just like, wow, like I never felt anything like this before, and it was just crazy, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's such a unique experience.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful experience.
It's crazy. It really is. But yeah, let's move on to, you know, once he was born and once we went to see him, like Miguel said, in the NICU, and the doctor there explained everything to us, and it definitely made us feel a lot better.
Because he was there for like 24 hours, kind of.
Yeah, they had to keep him there just to like monitor and just make sure, obviously, that he's fine and everything was fine.
Which is nice because it was kind of like a blessing, you know. After like the whole thing, like it kind of like was a blessing to us, because even though like the second that he came out, like we hugged him, we kissed him, we actually took pictures and stuff, but then they took him. And when he was in there, like, you know, he had the oxygen in his nose, and it was just like, it was kind of weird because I never seen any of my family, you know, God forbid I never want to see anyone like that, but I've never seen anyone with oxygen in their nose, especially my son. Like that was like a newborn. Yeah, like a newborn. Yeah. Especially like, but they told us he was good. But anyways, then they took the oxygen off, like I mentioned, and they were just watching him for, you know, for a couple hours. And it was cool because every time we came to visit him, Desi had to feed him and stuff, but every time we came to visit him, they taught us something, which was really cool. Every 3 hours that we were there, we learned something new. Like the nurses there were so attentive. They showed us how to change his diaper. They helped us give him a bath. We gave him a bath while he was there. You know, the list goes on. We learned so much. We learned CPR. They made us watch this video. I guess because when you're in the NICU, you have to watch or learn certain things before you leave. It's not because your son or your daughter needs it, but it's just a requirement that they have. So if your child actually goes there, there are things that they have to teach you just in case, you know, but everyone should learn this stuff, you know? Yeah,
I mean, it was nice because I felt like we had a little bit more attention and he had a little bit more attention. So it was just nice to be able to get all this feedback and all this information that as new parents, we don't know anything. So it was really nice to have the help of the nurses and, you know, the doctors there, and everybody was so nice, so helpful, and very informative. And
then as soon as we were leaving, not only did we get like a bunch of stuff from the postpartum room, but we also got a lot of stuff from the NICU room. So they gave us bags of like diapers for newborns, which, you know, those are expensive. We didn't ask for them, they just gave it to us. They like us so 2 big bags of diapers. They gave us bottles. They gave us a thermometer, a digital thermometer that we could use on him. Just so many things. Like we got so many things from them, like
lotions, creams.
What's up, buddy?
Definitely a lot of stuff. Yeah. So it was really we had a good experience at that hospital, and we are very thankful to everybody, every nurse and every doctor that was there to help us. And we were so happy that our little boy's here and he's healthy and cranky.
And cranky,
No, but he's good. He's really a good boy. He barely even cries.
Yeah, he doesn't really cry. Maybe when you're changing his diaper and stuff.
Yeah, when you change him. But other than that, he's pretty good. He got to meet his brothers, Coco and Clifford, already.
That went pretty good too.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Before you come home, just if you have pets and stuff, just whatever clothes they're wearing, just bring it to them, like maybe the day before if you can. Desiree's mom actually brought like clothes that he was wearing, and then the dogs smelled it. But we've been saying his name for like the past 3 months to the dogs. Whenever we go into his room, we always say his name, so they already know that he was coming. So they already knew that. You know, we already said, hey, like, you know, he was coming.
Before we do the name reveal, I do just want to give a big shout out or recognition, I guess, to Miguel.
To me?
Yes, because I obviously would not have been able to do this without him. Like I said, the process was a little bit hard for me with all the contractions and the pain and just not knowing what to expect. He was there by my side 24/7, whatever I needed, whatever, you know, like he said, even if I needed to punch him, he was there for it. So thank you, baby,
You're
for
welcome.
being there for me. And
alright guys, so the camera died, so we're back now. Don't forget to charge your camera too.
But we are back. So
luckily I had that extra battery pack because if we didn't, we'd have to wait like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then continue this.
I would forgot what I was saying.
You still sleeping, boy?
No, but I was just
wake up.
letting you guys know what a great job Miguel did throughout the, even through me being pregnant, the long 9 months. But especially during labor and delivery and even after, it was a little bit hard for me to walk and stuff. And he was there just to help me out. And obviously, this past couple of days, he's been a great daddy so far to our little baby boy.
You think so?
Yes. You think so?
Oh, there you go, saying his name again.
I mean,
That's all right.
Baby boy, do you think so?
Should we tell him the name now?
Alright guys, let's do the name reveal.
Are you gonna hold them?
Let me show you. Do you want to show them?
You can show.
Hi guys.
Alright, this handsome boy, his name is No Glove. No Glove boy. You want to take your gloves off for the video? Alright, there you go, buddy.
Say hi.
Say hi, everyone. Hi.
Oh, he's getting cranky.
Oh, he is getting cranky now. Alright, here, let me hold him. Alright, guys, so this beautiful boy's name is Nico.
He took a big yawn. He's like, I already knew that.
But his official name is Nicholas Rodas.
Nicolas.
But we call him Nico.
And
Okay, never mind. It's not Nicholas. It's, what is it, baby?
It's Nicolas.
It's Nicolas. But we call him Nico. So we've been calling him Nico for the past couple months. We knew what his name was gonna be. When you tell someone always has something to say. Well, that's why we decided to just keep it a secret until the day he was here.
Yes.
And now that he's here, you guys know that his name is Nico. It's nothing crazy. Like, I know some of my friends, they're like, you're not gonna do like one of those. Yeah, they're expecting some like crazy name that like, like something that we made up or something that's like trending or something like that. But no, we really like the name Nico, so that's why we named him Nicholas or Nicolas, and that's his name, guys. So here's Nico.
Yay.
Nico, do you like your name? You still sleeping?
He's a very sleepy boy.
Yeah, he is a bit.
He makes a lot of faces.
He does.
If you guys haven't already, check out his Instagram page is @babyontherodas.
Yep, he already has his first post on there, so make sure you give that post a like.
And stay tuned, guys. We have a couple more videos coming up where Mr. Nico will be the star.
Oh yeah.
He'll be sharing his mukbangs.
He'll be eating right there with us.
His milk.
We'll give him milk and we'll eat the other stuff.
So stay tuned to see, how he likes his milk.
Yep. And we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Actually, he should say bye to you guys.
Say bye.
Ready, Nico? Ready to say bye to the camera? All right, buddy. Say bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace.